Hey, it's been a couple days. When I last did a video, we were staying at Cracker Barrel. We were happy to stay there. We had a delicious dinner. Um, Turned out to be insane. So we were parked behind Cracker Barrel. They'd given us permission. There was another RV park back there as well, and we went to shower. We went to bed. It was like 10 o'clock. At about midnight, I woke up. I was awoken by a lot of noise, like a lot of music, bass. So when we'd gone to bed and Brian had taken the dogs out, he said, "Oh, there's like a nightclub over there. There's music coming from like this warehouse. It's like, I guess it's like a nightclub, but I don't think it'll bother us because it's noisy over there, but I think we're fine." And I was like, okay. And it was. I didn't even hear it. But at midnight, I hear boom, boom, boom. I hear all this bass. I can hear talking, yelling, horns beeping, a lot of activity. And so I like peeked out the window, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there are cars around us. So I woke Brian up, which I hate to do because he doesn't sleep well, but I woke him up and I was like, babe, there's something going on like around us. I think we're like surrounded. So he got up and he came out and he looked out the window and he came back to bed and he's like, there's like 100 cars in this parking lot around us. And I'm like, what? So of course I could not go back to sleep. First of all, it was really loud. And second of all, I was just like worried. I'm like, we're gonna be on the news. These two old farts are out, in their RV and they got murdered or whatever. I always go like 0 to 100, so worst place. So anyway, about 3 o'clock in the morning, everybody started to leave, and I finally got some sleep. Brian didn't seem to have any problem sleeping, but the next day we went to the RV repair place, and it was not a big, like they told us it was a big RV repair. It wasn't. It was like someone's house that had a bunch of RVs around. So we got there, and long story short, they didn't help us. They were like, oh, we can't really help you. But down the street is a guy, it's called RV World. I think it was RV World, wasn't it? RV World. And he's been doing this like 55 years. He's the best, I'll call him and tell him you guys are coming, blah, blah, blah. But he wasn't open on Monday. So, and this was Monday. He wasn't open. So he's like, if you don't mind staying a night. And there's an RV park like right next to him. So we're like, okay, so we figure this is just gonna be a lost day, right? We're gonna go park. And it was actually not bad. We went to this RV park, the RV park was bad. But for us, it was kind of a really great opportunity. Brian was able to plug everything in, like the electric and the sewer and all of that, do like a good run through of that without pressure, because we were just there. And we cleaned, we put stuff away that we had basically like just thrown in here. And so it ended up being a good day because we got a lot done. We relaxed in the evening. We had a couple cocktails, and it was actually pretty nice for us. We got laundry done. So in the morning, we had a good night's sleep. In the morning, the RV repairman opened at 8:30. So Brian had taken the dogs out at 8. He's like, they look like they're open. I'm gonna walk over there because that's how close it was. So he walked over, and the guy was like, he explained everything to the guy, and the guy's like, yeah, I don't think I can help you. You're like this wonder man that's been doing this for 55 years. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. That sounds weird. But pull your RV over. So Brian came back, we closed everything up, we got everything situated, unhooked everything, blah, 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 which was all good because it was a good little run through for us. And we pulled out and pulled in to the repair place. And they did nothing.
So
Oh.
So what the guy, what the guy said was, he's like, I don't understand why it's doing that. He said it doesn't make any sense to him. He's not sure he can fix it because he couldn't understand why it was doing that. Our problem is the AC in the coach works fine when we're stationary on the generator, or even when we're just moving slowly. We can drive slowly. As soon as we get up to speed, the AC shut off. They say they're on, but they're not working. And this is not the second mechanic that doesn't have an equal third if you count Serenity RV. Third one that just doesn't have a clue what's going on. So if anybody out there has an idea, let us know.
Yeah. So anyway, we ended up. The guy says to Brian, "Okay, so just drive on down the road, and if it happens again, come back." So Brian's like, "Okay," and he gets in and he's like, "The guy said drive on down the road, and if it happens again, come back." So we're gonna drive on down the road, and that's what we did. We left, of
Why
course.
would they come back?
Yeah.
Tell them exactly what happened.
Yeah. So, so we continued on, and yeah, we're in El Paso, Texas right now. We made a lot of ground today. We covered a lot of ground today. It was definitely warm in here, but not unbearable. In the afternoon, it got worse because the sun was shining, because we're heading west and the sun sets north, so the sun was coming in. It was a little harder. But we found another Cracker Barrel, and they're kind enough to say we can park here. We had a great dinner, and we're gonna go to bed early and maybe get up at maybe 5 or so, and head out and maybe make some.
In the morning when it's cool.
Yeah, when it's cooler and
full tank of gas, full tank of DEF.
Yeah, we're all good. We're ready to go. So we'll head out in the morning, and hopefully it won't be terrible. And I think once we get through the desert, things will be better. So we're hopeful. But anyway, that's where we're at, and the adventure continues. Thanks for listening. Bye.